Okay, so I thought that we would do some more sentences and not with just one-handed or just one hand shape at a time, but try to get some of the hand shapes I've already shown you and try to do some sentence structure. So here we go. So the first sentence is, I'm going to go get some yogurt out of my locker. Now, what is the time? I'm going to do it. And then the next thing, what is your topic? Not necessarily your subject, but you're going to go get some yogurt and then the details about it out of my locker. And so the first thing that you'd want to do is that you would say, me. And in a short sentence in sign language, you can do I or me at the beginning of a sentence and at the end of a sentence if you want to. You're going to say, I'm going to go, right? I'm going to go. That's your time. I'm going to go out of my locker, get some yogurt. Yogurt is the cup and a Y for yogurt. I'm going to go in my locker, Y hand shape in my locker, get some yogurt. Let me put this down a little bit. Okay. The next sentence is, my husband stays busy. Now, remember the sign for stay? Well, that usually means that you stay here while I'll go to the grocery store to stay. So when I say he stays busy, if I did stay, then that means that he's sitting in one place. It's confusing, right? So one thing I love about sign language is conceptual. So my husband stays busy. So what does that really mean? That he's busy a lot, or we say he stays busy. So this is what I'm going to say. So there's no time on here, and so the topic is husband and he's busy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, or my husband, remember that sign, husband, busy, busy. He's just busy, busy. My husband, busy, 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 busy. So if you were to say that in English, my husband stays busy, or he's busy all the time. One of those kinds of definitions. Okay, the next one is, I am sick frequently. Now, what's the time there? Frequently. And what is your topic? Sick. Okay, so time and topic, any details. So it's like, so frequently, remember, frequently, we can use this open hand shape or we can use a bent hand shape. Frequently, frequently, sick me, or me sick me. Frequently, frequently, me sick me. This is a sign for sick. The next one is, my son graduated recently. So what is the time? Recently. What's the topic? My son. And then the description is graduated. So I do time first. Recently, this is the X hand shape. It's on your cheek. Recently, recently, my son. Remember we did son and daughter. Son's up here, daughter's down here. And then a G, graduate. 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 Finish. Recently, my son graduate. Finish. Now, why did I do finish? That is a completed action. So it's already done and over with. He graduated, right? If I say this is graduate. So he finished, he completed that action. So this is finish, that we completed it. Recently, my son graduated. Finish. It's completed action. Okay. This Monday is Memorial Day. So what's the time? Monday. What is the topic? It's Memorial Day, right? And so there's not really any description because I'm making a short sentence. So I could say, remember my M's, Monday is Memorial Day. And you could say this Monday. It's an M. My little fingers just don't. On the right hand, I don't know why. This Monday is Memorial Remember Day or Look Back Day, but it's really a memory day. I wouldn't say Look Back Day. I've seen people do that, and I guess you could I would do that for a memorial, like as a funeral, like we're having a memorial for my great aunt. Instead of saying funeral, you could say, oh, we're having a memorial. We're looking back at her life or life celebration. But for Memorial Day, you're remembering those who died. So Memorial Day. This Monday, the time, Memorial Day. Oh, what you gonna do? Yeah. So then you can have a conversation about that. Oh, we're gonna go to the cemetery, or we're gonna go to the lake and get some hot dogs and some hamburgers. Then you can move forward with that conversation. Okay, the next sentence is, I drink a lot of water. Now, you could say, well, I mean, what's the time? You could say frequently if you wanted to, or you could say, okay, there's no time. So let's do it in two different ways. W for water, water, water. I drink a lot. Water, I drink a lot. Or you could say frequently, frequently, water I drink. You could. Either way, it works, right? Because a lot is a volume, or you can do it time frequently. So that doesn't matter. That doesn't really change the concept that you're talking about. Okay. Now the last one, we can have like 3 sentences. It says, I love my cat. Years ago, she got sick and died. I miss her. That's 3 sentences. So my cat, remember, it's an F shape, the whiskers. My cat. I love her. My cat. I love her. Or you could point to it if they're still alive. So there's no time, but there is a topic, my cat. And then what about it? I love her. Okay. My cat. I love her. The next sentence, years ago, she got sick and died. Now, what's the time? Years ago, right? We could do that 2 different ways. So you could say, remember we did year where the earth goes around the sun and the earth? I could say years ago behind me. What did I say? What was the sentence? She got sick and died. Or I could say, remember we did a long time ago? A long time ago, my cat, she got sick and died. If you had not said, my cat, I love her, I love my cat, and if you had just started out with, years ago, she got sick and died. So you could say, years ago, she got sick and died. If you're still on the sentence of your cat, I mean, if you've already established that you're talking about your cat. Or you could say, a long time ago, my cat, she got sick and she died. Remember, we have our hands like this. It's our B hand shape. And the one you write with is up, and the one you don't write with is down. And then you just flip them. It's putting someone in the ground. Died. Died. Okay. And then the last part of this paragraph, the last sentence is, I miss her. So there's no time. And the topic is miss, and the description is her. So I miss, remember we did miss, I miss her, I miss, and you could do it anywhere on this chin area. I miss her. You don't even have to say your cat because you've already established that you're talking about your cat. I miss her. Or if you had never even brought up the topic of your cat, you could say, oh, I miss my cat. Or my cat, I miss her. Because it's a short sentence. And so people can kind of keep up with what you're talking about. And then that's the whole reason why the structure is the way it is so that you can, because you're seeing it in the air. So you don't have any ears to hear to relieve that fatigue. You only have your eyes. And so they get fatigued um, very easily and very quickly. And so you have to be clear and concise sentences. So you would say, my cat, I miss her. Or if you already established the cat, remember you would say, I miss her. And so you have to have your facial expression to show that you miss her, that your emotion in there. Because your voice will say, oh, I just miss her. But see, your facial expressions says it to yourself, right? So let's do the I'm going to get some yogurt out of my walker. My husband stays busy. Notice the mouth movements. Frequently, I'm sick, or I'm sick frequently. My son, he graduated. I hope you got that. I wanted to be silent on that so you can see the facial expression, that we would have that in our voice. But let's just say you didn't have a lot of facial expression. Your voice would go up and down in the tone. Anyway, practice these sentences. So now you're able to communicate. We'll continue more on two-handed signs and hand shapes. But anyway, practice some of these sentences and then create your own. You have enough signs to be able to do it. All right. Have a good day.